Hey, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Christina from Modern Josei. I write all the anime and manga reviews. Today, I'm going to talk about the anomaly that is Sailor Moon Crystal. So, Luna, what do you think about it?
You are Sailor Moon, and you must fight evil when it confronts you.
Wait, what? I'm not one of the chosen ones. At least I think.
Just repeat after me. Moon, prism, power.
Hey now, I'm not falling for your tricks.
Whoa, Cupid! I knew it was you. So, with my soul intact, I'm gonna go over why Sailor Moon Crystal is getting such a bad response. A lot of people are unsatisfied with the new reboot of Sailor Moon, and I can't blame them. I have my own gripes, and although it's doing a lot of good things, it's still making some key wrong choices that have fans upset, and this is something that happens a little too often with HD reboots. And you wanna know what the problem is? Well, let's begin with the reasons why they even do reboots. Lately, there's been a lot of 80s cartoons coming back, either on the small screen or big screen. The logic is that parents who grow up watching the show are now watching the reboot with their children. Mom and dad and baby are happy, so let's cash in! They don't even need to have an original idea. It's flawless logic. Animes are not so clear-cut, however. Some animes get redone so many times that our heads spin from it, like Space Battleship Yamato that has numerous iterations starting from 1974. Or how about Lupin III? It's in so many movies and adaptations dating back from the 60s. And those are just a couple. These are beloved series that Japan brings back again and again because fans new and old love to see what they're going to do next with the franchise. They're classic animes. They're timeless. So Sailor Moon timeless? Probably not. It definitely had a huge effect on the magical girl genre, creating new cliches and making the transformation sequence awesome. But now that those ideas have been done to death, is it refreshing to see the original redo them again? Well, Dragon Ball Z got a re-release of sorts. They've been releasing the series with updated voice acting and animation, cleaning up the flaws from hand-drawn animation. It's pretty awesome. Watching Dragon Ball Z Kai is like returning to my childhood, minus all the charging my laser garbage. So my question is then, why didn't they do that with Sailor Moon? Well, the reason they give for this is that they're going to be following the manga more closely, something the old anime didn't do very well. The old anime stretched out each storyline as far as they could possibly manage, and added their own unique stories like Sailor Moon R. This had a good and bad effect on the series. We got to see relationship dynamics among the Senshi, even episodes featuring certain characters. But we also had to deal with tons of repetition that made my little child brain melt. Which is why I talk to stuffed toys. I personally prefer the manga, so this should give me what I want and leave my brain intact, right? But why did they have to bring back the voice actress from the original? She is so squeaky and annoying, it's almost painful. She is so squeaky and annoying, it's almost painful. Sorry, fangirls and boys, but I really don't like her voice. Why is she literally the only one returning to reprise her role? On top of the fact that they're retelling the manga, they're also going to be featuring the artwork of Naoko Takeuchi from the manga. It looks awesome, right? How did the artwork go from this to this? A lot of people complain she is seriously misproportioned. And she is. Obviously. Look at the manga. It's very exaggerated features. Super girly, super pretty. It's a shoujo fan's dream. It works in the manga because panels overlap. Nothing attempts to look hyper-realistic. It's a cohesive style through and through. But the new anime attempts to create realistic backgrounds for unrealistic characters to roam around in. Obviously it's not gonna work. The old anime made itself distinct from the manga in many ways, but even it still had some unrealistic glittery pink and blue settings. So why is this trying to be hyper-realistic? Hey, you know what this reminds me of? That Sailor Moon game for PlayStation 1. Okay, it's not that bad, but a lot of people really hate this transformation sequence, and I don't blame them. 3D cartoon animation can be done right, like what we've seen from Howl's Moving Castle and some scenes from the Professor Layton games. They look awesome, but this? It just doesn't translate well at all. It's like it doesn't know what to be, cartoon or 3D, and it doesn't look good as either. But all the animation complaints aside, this is the major problem plaguing Sailor Moon, and why series like Dragon Ball Z Kai works, and why Sailor Moon Crystal doesn't. We don't want new Sailor Moon. What I mean is, we don't want to update the old series for modern day. We want more of the same. Why is the merchandise selling so well? Because it features figures and items mimicking the old series. We want more of the same. The franchise is literally built on more of the same. Each season tells a nearly identical story to the last, literally giving us more of the same each season. And we watched it to death. We don't want new. We want Sailor Moon to have its place in history. Its innovation, its art style, it all worked in the early 90s. It's a style that just doesn't have a place in modern day, but rather has a place in our hearts. You might disagree with me. You might think, hey, I really liked the first episode. Stop being such a hater. And I'll be straight with you. I'm still gonna watch the new series. I still love Sailor Moon. But did we ever really want a reboot? We'll see when we can compare Sailor Moon Crystal Season 1 DVD sales against Sailor Moon 92 Season 1 sales. Thanks for watching! Make sure to leave a comment and let us know if you liked the video. And if you don't,
I'll take your soul.